Good morning, everyone. My name is Jeremy Ahrens, and I'm a developer for Dapper Labs. I've worked at Dapper Labs for about 3 years, making many of the products that you have seen and heard about, like NBA Top Shot and NFL Day All Day, and a few others that you haven't heard about. One of those is a game called Fast Break that we launched about 3 months ago to our community in a closed beta test. The game has done really well. Our NPS score is in the 90s, and our retention is really strong. So today I'm going to show you the game, show you how to play the game, take you through the contract, and then talk about where we might go with the V2 version of the contract. Welcome to Fast Break, the latest game by Dapper Labs. Today I'm going to be selecting a lineup for the games that start at 4 p.m. Pacific time tonight. You can see here that I have a lot of options to me, and what I'm trying to do is select a lineup, create a team that will exceed 45 field goals in tonight's games. So there's a lot of strategy behind Fast Break, and that's one of the reasons why our community loves it. In addition to just selecting the best lineup, you also have to be cognizant of your game assets that you're playing. So let's dig into that a little bit right now. So the best player I can select tonight is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and I own a legendary of Shai, so that means I can use him 4 times during the 17-day run. I've already used Shai 3 times because he's a really valuable player, but for tonight I'm going to pick him and try to get the win. I am going to risk playing Jalen Brunson. He's good at the statistic. I have a rare of him, and I'm going to use him. I'm not going to select LeBron because I've used him twice already, and he is injured. So it looks like I got my uses of LeBron in just in time. I am going to select Kawhi. I have a rare of Kawhi, and this is a great game for him. I'm going to select Zion. Same situation. I actually just bought a Lauri Markkanen rare, so I'm going to use that tonight. I'm going to submit my lineup. There we go. My lineup's ready, and I'm ready to compete tonight. This is the leaderboard. My lineup's ready, and it will score as the games are playing. Now, the daily Fast Break is just one of several games that you can play in Fast Break. As you can see down here, we have a Battle Pass system built as well. So there are 17 games in this Fast Break run. And I am using my game assets, my Top Shot moments, to create teams with the restrictions I just talked about to compete in this run leaderboard. So in Fast Break, you're competing daily. You're competing over a 16-day period, and you're also building, the part of it that I like is you're also building a collection that's good at the game. So as you build your collection, you should get better and better at the game, but you also need to have a lot of basketball knowledge to be competitive. Fast Break UI, let's go through the contract and the goals of the contract. So right now, the V1 version of the contract is deployed on testnet and will probably be deployed on mainnet as this video is delivered. So let's talk about that a little bit. So the primary goal was to, right now you can play Fast Break using your Top Shot assets, and you can do so through NBATopShot.com. But one of the many powerful things about blockchain is we can open up this game to third parties. We can open up this game to individuals. We can open up this game to people that want to play Fast Break but don't want to have an account on Top Shot, non-custodial accounts. And that's exactly what we've done. So we're trying to demonstrate some of the many advantages that Flow has with respect to composability through the creation of 2 things in the game, a game token and a player token. When you first play the game of Fast Break, you will get a resource created for you, which is also an NFT, and that represents you, the wallet playing the game. As you play each game of Fast Break, you will be issued a game token, which will contain the metadata of the game, whether you won or lost, and how many points you received, as well as your position on the leaderboard for the wins and the daily Fast Break. And you can take that token with you, you can do things with it, you can build games on top of it. And that's kind of the exciting thing about blockchain, is what will other community members build on top of Fast Break. The third goal of Fast Break V1 is to demonstrate the throughput of Flow. Flow is a massively scalable blockchain, and we want to demonstrate that scalability by demonstrating one of the largest on-chain games ever played, Fast Break, on Flow. And so when people mint tokens for the game and the game is updated, we will be pushing millions of transactions through Flow and demonstrating how a commercial application like Fast Break can exist and thrive flawlessly on Flow. That's something that you can't do with competing blockchains, and we intend to do that with Fast Break. And when we launch, we'll have 10 to 20,000 daily active users, which will make the game one of the largest games that's being played in Web3. as we launch V1, we will be thinking about, and we're thinking about version V2 right now, and we'd love to get everyone's input here. So please reach out to me afterwards, reach out to Luke, reach out to anyone on the Dapper team, and we'll make sure that we get a discussion going for the V2 roadmap. So some of my goals for the V2 roadmap is right now the Oracle does all of the game processing and updates your score on chain. But what we really want is we want the Oracle to write raw NBA statistics and eventually NFL statistics to Flow so that other people can build games off of it. Once we have that done, 100% of the game logic will live on chain. So all of the winners will be verified on chain. You can verify the rules of the game, you can verify the execution. Everything will be on chain and out in the open, which is another huge advantage of blockchain over closed systems. And then we want to enable the Fastbreak on-chain platform, which is Fastbreak right now is a single game being played on Top Shot, but we envision Fastbreak as a platform, an on-chain platform, where communities, where other people can create private games, where you can create community semi-public games or big public games if you so choose to. And so those are the three primary goals of the V2 version of the contract, but we'd love to get your input and build something that the community loves and can build on top of.